A lot of the things that we do around here depends on the weather. It hasn't started raining yet. We haven't had any rain in a few days. We have gotten lots of rain this summer in Western Kentucky. I'm in Western Kentucky, United States. A lot of things that we do depend on the weather. Here is part of my food forest area that's kind of letting a lot of the wild come in. We try to clean up a little bit around it. It's not an orchard with nothing in between. Can you hear that wind? There's a whole lot of polyculture going on here, but if we want to do some of that, it can't be raining. In fact, last year in my property line food forest hedgerow, I planted a lot of the trees that I got from the Missouri Department of Conservation while it was super wet and raining and cold, and I'm not going to repeat that. I will do something different, plant it another time, or make sure they come at a different time, or have the holes pre-dug before they're going to come. That's another one of the reasons that this high tunnel is a really great thing, because we can come in here and weed and tend to the garden no matter if there's rain or wind or anything else that's going on. One of the downfalls to it is that we have to irrigate in here. I hadn't planted anything, haven't prepared the soil, haven't done much in here yet. They only finished just a few days ago, so we haven't done anything yet. We have to wait until we go get some of the irrigation supplies, which the grant incidentally pays for a big portion of that as well. So we haven't done anything in here yet, but that's one of the great things about this is that we can work in here. We also, as I've mentioned, are planning on building a pole barn over here at some point between the Chatty Shack, that's where my friend Chad lives, and this high tunnel, so we can have another space to work indoors whenever it's raining or it's wet or it's cold, whenever we otherwise could not work outside. The rain is quite nice though. Since we have gotten a lot of rain, water isn't a problem for us in Western Kentucky because it waters in everything. We haven't irrigated really much at all. We're going to irrigate in this high tunnel, but we haven't irrigated outside much at all. I got all this tilled up yesterday. I didn't show you that, but this is the area just south of the high tunnel where people came and worked with a dozer. They pushed a lot of topsoil over here where the high tunnel is now, so the soil would be of higher quality because it was a lot of clay. They had to build it up on this other side. I tilled all of this in and I planted some cover crops. I'll let you know a little bit more about that if it works and when it works. I just tilled all of this in a couple times. It was really hard to pack down clay. I went through all of this area and sowed some cover crop seeds, and we'll see if they come up. I did it yesterday because it was supposed to rain today. I didn't film it because that would have taken a little extra time. I did it because it was supposed to rain today and I wanted to get watered in. I did a video not too long ago about my L4701 tractor, and I said that we've had really good luck with it, that we've had a positive experience so far. I stick by that. However, you also see these bales of hay behind us. These are big round bales. It kind of struggles picking it up, to be honest with you. I almost wish that we would have got a notch higher than this, at least one step up, because these round bales over here, and we got 21 bale, they were $35 each. And I know that's a bit of money, but I would rather have the food here for the cattle and not need it than need it and not have it and not be able to find a source, and it is more expensive often in the wintertime as well. The tractor doesn't struggle with picking up the little bales that we got from a friend of ours. His name's Jimmy Hughes, but they struggle with picking up these. I've had the new Mangalitsa gilts and our other two Mangalitsas. We've got a boar named Henry and a sow named Petunia. I'm not sure exactly how long we've had them together. I didn't keep really good records. I did do a video if anybody wants to look back. It was toward the end of one of my videos. I think I did something about the cattle first, and then I showed at the very end that I just got them together. I think that she's bred, and I think that she's going to farrow soon. You can see in the background some of the trees moving and some of the dark clouds over here. And the pond is still doing quite nicely. It hasn't really gained much more depth. This is Toby, my giant schnauzer. He definitely is enjoying the pond. He's in here all the time. Definitely with the kids, when the kids come in here and play. I know, again, it's a dirty mess. It's a muddy mess, but it won't always be this way. It still is filling up quite nicely. I think it's looking really great. Most of the time what we do whenever we want to know what the weather is we just stick our head outside. But we recently got this SmartRow SC91 alarm clock that tells us the weather outside. It's got a temperature thing that's outside, and it also projects on the ceiling, which is really cool.
I love that. I have anxiety if I can't see. You know how sometimes you get up to go to the bathroom and you're like, how much longer do I have to sleep? And now I can just look straight up.
We recently had that, so that tells us what the temperature is in the house and outside the house. So Rue will tell me if I need to turn the heat up or something like that in the wintertime, because it'll project it up on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
We also had some footage recently of some weather, and we're gonna put that on here, and it's just gonna be probably the next few minutes. We'll have a time lapse. If you like things like this, keep coming back. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. And the best way you can help us, if you really want to help us, is to find your favorite videos that we've done and share them on your social media so others can be part of our journey as well. Thanks.
Bye.